Blanco, and I'm here with Gnash.
What up? How you doing?
It's our second annual Let It Snow show.
Oh, that's amazing.
This evening,
this
yeah.
is sick.
And we just got official word the other day that it's sold out tonight.
I saw that. I was about to post about it today, and I was like, they don't need me.
Of course we need you.
They did their job.
That's why people are here to see you.
Well, thank you. I think they're here to see John Bell. I'm very excited to play, and I'm a huge fan of his, so this is awesome. I've been looking forward to the show for months.
Of course.
Yeah.
So first impressions are always just absolutely so important. This Nelly shirt, though!
Thank you so much, yeah. So I've been saving it. I got it in LA, and it's got an inactive Nelly site on the sleeve, but I saved it for here, because, you know, the legend. And then I've even got the Hot in Here socks to match. Rocking the thermals, you know, ignore those for the camera purposes. But yeah, I got the socks on, and I've been saving this one. And I actually have a show with them. I was just telling you in a couple of days, so I'm gonna hopefully get the laundry done by then and rock it again for that show.
That's amazing.
And hopefully he won't notice that I'm wearing his face on my. And maybe he will, and maybe we'll take a picture together. Maybe it'll be good. I don't know. I'm just speaking it out there, just putting it out in the universe. You never know.
How awkward to get a picture with Nelly on your shirt.
You know what? And hopefully Nelly shows up in a shirt with my face on it, and it'll be even crazier, and then the universe will really pay off.
I think it can happen.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Maybe I'll have to get one.
I love it. And so, since talking about fashion with these glasses,
thank you.
Can you put them on, because I
have
a surprise.
Yeah.
Do you like
No
mine?
way. Okay.
Do you like mine too?
Okay. Yes, I do.
These are like my signature sunglasses.
They are. Okay, so same.
Yeah, samesies.
Yeah.
Twinsies.
Yep, absolutely. Those are nearly circles, actually. We're nearly on the same wave. I like they're like a little bit cat eye vibe.
A little bit. Yeah.
Sick.
So they're just girled up a little.
Yeah.
So I wanted you to feel as comfortable as possible.
Thank you so much. Well, yeah, no, actually, right before the camera went on, I was like, should I take them off or leave them? I don't know. So now we got them on. I'm cozy again. You know what the whole thing for me is that a lot of the show, I keep my eyes closed, because I'm like, I've done shows and stuff before. I'm a DJ, but like, it's a little nervous sometimes when I do stuff. So a lot of times I just have my eyes closed, and that way people don't feel bad that I have my eyes closed and I'm not looking at them. When I have the sunglasses on, they can't tell. So that's kind of where it came from. And yeah, I've just been rocking them since, and they became part of the logo. So
well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm so happy about this sunglass situation.
Absolutely, I love it. I love it.
So you talked about DJing briefly, and so you started DJing very young. How old were you?
Super young. Yeah, I was like 13, and my dad got me like a little MIDI turntable for Christmas, and his whole thing was like, this will be your candy store job, which to him is like your fallback.
Yeah.
So he was like, just get really good at this, no matter what, like, you know, forever you'll be able to do parties or whatever.
Yeah.
So I got pretty good at it, and I ended up doing a bunch of parties and warm-up slots for friends of mine at concerts and shows and stuff, and really quickly realized I didn't want to be at the back of the stage forever. So kind of just started making covers to drop in my set, and then those started to get a lot of traction online, and then I was going through this breakup, and I had an idea to make 3 EPs called You, Me, and Us, and now we're here. So
now we're here.
A year and a half later, 2 years later.
I love it. That's amazing. So 13 DJing, like high school parties.
Yeah, it was high school
stuff.
parties. It was a lot of like school dances, because my whole thing was like, I didn't like doing all the like dancing at school parties and stuff, like the freak dancing and stuff. I was really awkward, and I would just stand on the side. So my whole thing was like, well, if I can get paid to go, I'll definitely go. Yeah. So then they would, give me a little cash, and I'd be like, all right, cool, and I'm there, and I would just stand behind the thing, and I didn't have to talk to anybody. I didn't have to do anything.
Yeah.
It was great.
I'm like a year older than you are, so thinking back to my 13, 14-year-old days, it's like Usher's Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Drop It Like It's Hot.
Drop It Like It's Hot was the 6th grade for me. That's actually the first song I remember like being. I was like, oh, I'm in middle school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it was like Drop It Like It's Hot was at the 6th grade social for me, and I was like, oh, that's a great song, and everybody was loving it, and I was like, what is this? They're like, it's Snoop Dogg, and I was like, okay, here we go. The first one that like put me on rap fully though, and it's pop rap, but it's Jaquan Tipsy. That's like that was the transitional song for me, where I went from like Green Day and all that kind of stuff to like hip hop, and then I ended up being kind of more of a hip hop DJ, and then my music kind of snowballs, all that stuff. So
that's amazing.
Thank you.
So I was creeping your website earlier, and I love the home campaign.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
So tell me a little bit more about the home campaign.
Yeah.
You have your fans upload photos of what home means to them.
Yes, yeah. So we're just starting to roll that out, and the website is all up now, and we're gonna start like kind of rolling with it. But it's home is, and so my whole thing right now is that basically I've got this story about my family on a song called Home. And so I was just kind of curious, because while I was in the process of making the video and making the song and all these different things, I would ask my friends, like, what's home to you? And a lot of people either had trouble defining it or like could kind of, so I just want to help people in 2017 define what home is to them. So if that's by encouraging them to like upload photos of what that is, or where that is, or because the whole thing in the song is like it doesn't matter where you are, whoever you're with is who you're home with. So
I love it. I love it so much. I saw that and I fell in love with it.
Can
you tell me a little bit about the watercolor painting that's on it?
Oh yeah, so that painting is a painting I did the year I moved into the house that I ended up saving this year for my family. We've lived in it. I'm 23 now, so we've lived in that house for 18 years, almost 19 now. And the year we moved in, so I was like 3 or 4 or something like that. I painted that, and it's actually a portrait of the house that I live in, and the tree is a tree that used to be planted out front. It's a watercolor thing, so that's hung on my wall forever. And in the home video recap, there's a point where I literally am with Rosabelle and Matthew, and I point at this wall where the set designers had recreated this like wall from my house on a wall in this house we shot the video in. And I point at it and I go, that'd be dope for the art. And we actually ended up doing that with the pictures of my family around it. So
so adorable. I'm so glad I have these glasses on right now because I'm like tearing up a little bit under here.
Thank you. It's just
awesome.
It's really cool that people like care about wanting to hear about my family. Thank you so much for asking.
Absolutely. We're so excited for you to be here. I love your homage to Nelly. I mean, seriously, you're winning over St. Louis already.
Thank you. This is one of my favorite shirts ever.
I know everyone's so excited to hear you tonight. So I know, right? I mean,
this is so epic.
Only Nelly can have lightning bolts coming from his hands, right?
This is such a G. This is very young Nelly too.
This
Nelly. Is like early Nelly. Nellyville, potentially. Maybe even earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Gnash, thank you so much. We're so excited to see you on stage. And
it's going to be a good one tonight. I'm excited. Peace. Thank you, guys.